guys remember us? Well, we have a new member in our original music project team. Please welcome Jazz.
Hello.
Okay, well this is a little video on what we will be speaking about.
So we're talking today about what outcomes we've achieved throughout the semester and throughout the year, what challenges we face, any new opportunities that have arisen, and then future opportunities or what goes on for the next group next year.
Yeah, what could be most beneficial for that team next year, because we have faced so many challenges for this project and we want it to be much easier for them.
Yeah.
Enjoy!
See you soon. Hello, I'm Jess and I'm the new group member. So firstly, we're very happy because we've achieved our first objective, which was to produce a music project. So that has been the performance at Miami Markets for Luate. That's going to be on the 10th of November. And she'll be performing 2 45-minute sets. So that's going to be a great opportunity for her to produce some of the new music that she's already created, as well as some covers. So leading up to the performance, we have been, Ruby and myself, we've had a photo shoot with Luate and we got some great content. So we got some videos, some footage, which I actually edited and put into a short promotional film for her Instagram. And we also got some photos that we're also going to use for her Facebook and Instagram. So it's all going to be promotional content for her social media. So from the photo shoot content that we got, we produced a content calendar, and our aim with the content calendar is to increase her Luate's followers by X amount. So then by the end of the project, we can see that she's increased her following, and yeah.
Hey guys, I'm Quinty and I'm going to talk about the challenges that we faced in this original music project. So one I will lead from the last video that we spoke about we were going to be doing was I was part of a company that did photography, videography and graphic design, and we were going to use that company to also boost our socials, but we're going to do a photo shoot with Luate. But that kind of fell through and I'm no longer part of that company anymore. Fortunately, Jessica already just spoke about how she did a photo shoot with Luate, which ended up being awesome. The reason that Morgane and I couldn't be there was because of personal reasons. I was overseas and Morgane had a little bit too much on her plate, so we weren't there for a majority of the start of the semester. That was also one of the challenges because the 4 group members of the group weren't able to help as much as we could have. Another challenge that we faced is communication with the artist that we decided to work with. She is not really tech savvy in a sense. Well, I wouldn't say tech savvy, but email savvy. It is very evident that when you're working with certain partners, you need to be constantly using your email while you're on the go. We have tried to talk to her through emails as well as through texting and calling, but she's been very hard to communicate with and talk with at times. So that has been one major challenge because we haven't been able to complete certain tasks or continue on with certain things because we haven't gotten answers to the questions that we need to as soon as we needed them. Another challenge that we had was at the start of the semester we were kind of leaning towards doing an event in a backyard. But we ended up sending through a budget to QET and it wasn't approved merely because I think it was too far scope and I don't think it was generally appropriate for what we were going to achieve. So within the 48 hours of that plan failing through, the girls worked tirelessly to find another event and another venue for us to go to, and that was the Miami Marketer, as Jess previously spoke about. And everything has gone smoothly ever since. Hopefully there won't be any more challenges that we need to face.
Okay guys, so we've also uncovered a few new opportunities for our team. So we now have a link with the Miami Marketer group, so we can use that for future references, whether for ourselves, for Luate or for the next round of the original music project group. We've got a new team member, Jess, so that's been really helpful to bring the team from 3 to 4 to spread out the workload, which has just been really beneficial for us, and especially during the absence of a couple of team members. So yeah, we've done the photo shoot, which has given us a lot of content to use for our personal references as well. So we've got lots of photos, we've got the video, which we've also sent off to Lawate for her to use. Working with an external partner, which was Lawate, the music artist, it's given us the skills and opportunities on how to communicate with her properly, and also working with sort of external stakeholders such as like the Miami markets, our industry partner Amy, just to sort of get the ball rolling and get the project underway. So this has also given us a good personal opportunity for ourselves to sort of give us a bit of insight into how the music industry runs, sort of putting on these events, like how our team we're not really centrally focused on the music industry. We have sort of different likes and dislikes, like dance, drama, theatre, that sort of thing. But yeah, so it's been really a good opportunity to be able to just have a little bit of a snippet of the music industry.
Future teams can take away from our experience by getting started early, locking in projects, dates, artists, venues and specifications in order to create confinements for them to work within. Doing this will allow for them to work efficiently as a team, making sure that they have a clear outline locked in from the start. This, in line with a budget or possibly future industry partnerships with the QUT, will allow for students to have clear constraints that will not only confine their creativity, but be able to refine it into a project that is both efficient but also professional. The creative breadth of the project meant that we as a team were unable to create clear guidelines for us to work between. For future teams, it'd be best if the team was given a brief that allowed them to be able to work within guidelines in order to reach a project end with objectives and aims. Working with a guideline such as this could include working whether we're working in a project sense with a music video, an event or a pitch for an industry partner.
I personally feel that it would be good to have a set venue. I don't know why I feel this, but if we had a set venue, say in Brisbane at QT or something like that, we could research that venue, see how many punters go to there each weekend, what kind of venue it is, what genre of music plays there, what kind of artists actually go there and excel and continue to go there kind of thing, like if it's band kind of people, if it's acoustic kind of people, if it's dance music or something like that, then we can work on the venue and then find the artist appropriate for that venue, because the scope was just way too big.
And Ruby thought we needed a budget.
Because then it sort of gives us an idea of like what sort of event we're going to put on, like the scale of things, and then we can sort of cut down that budget and sort of pinpoint what money we're spending on what item. Yeah.
What did you thought?
Yeah, basically what everyone said. In the real world, you're always given instructions or a brief of what you need to achieve, and if you don't have that, where do you go? We've got so many personalities in this group, we've got so many different talents and ideas, but how do we channel in one direction if we don't have a set goal at the end?
Alright guys, so that's a wrap. That's our project for semester 2 for the year.
Woo!
Yay!
Thanks for watching.
We really appreciate it.
Chat to November, head down to Miami Marquetta
It's going to be
and
lots of fun.
see Lawate perform.
Yeah, you guys better all support us and come. It's not gonna be fair if you don't.
You
So,
better.
we can have a pre-graduation
Party.
woohoo!
Yay!
Skit skit.